Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is why trusting your instinct and how it helps your health.
Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy Gohrick. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast. This week's topic is why trusting your instinct and how it helps your health. So, this is really important for all of us, and it comes up all the time with me. It's something that we have to learn is to trust our instinct. Go with what really feels right to us. And I know what everybody's saying that's kind of new to this, or even like not new to this, that gets it. It's hard to trust your instinct because you start to doubt yourself because you feel like you've made mistakes in the past, or things didn't turn out the way you wanted, or maybe it's past traumas, that you've had that's messed up and is making it difficult for you to trust your instinct, right? It's so important, though, for us to get back on track and trusting our instinct. And the only way to do that is to trust your instinct. Then, the more you do it, and if you don't quite have it right, or you do something wrong, or you second guess yourself, the more you practice just going with your instinct, the easier it gets, and the more smoothly your day will go. Okay. So, you know, just being here on Earth, things aren't always perfect. There's rough times, there's difficult times, there's sad times. But the more you can make your everyday smooth, the easier it is to get through those things. And the way to make your day more smooth is to trust your instinct with it. Okay. It will make your life so much easier. You'll feel more confident. You won't second guess yourself, and you'll just know whatever is happening was meant to happen for you that day at that time. Okay. So, a funny story which made me do this video, and it's kind of silly, but like I said, it's what gave me the topic for this video. This has been a few months ago. I was up in Albuquerque visiting my mom, my family, my friends, and my friend was at one of my good friends was out of town. We've been friends since sixth grade, and so I hadn't gotten to see her. Anyway, she was coming back into town, but it was the day I was leaving. So I was deciding whether I should stay another day so I can visit with her, or go home because I felt like I had things I needed to get done or do. And I'd been gone already for almost 10 days. One more day was going to just really lengthen it. And like I said, I needed things to get done. And so I just, quieted in my mind and thought about it. It's like, is it good? Is it the best thing? Is it what I need in the moment right now is to stay? And so I felt really calm, and I decided to stay. And honestly, it was the best thing I did. I had a great time hanging out with my friend. It was relaxing, and it gave me that little extra reprieve to come back and, get back into the groove of stuff in my home and business and work. And I was rejuvenated just adding that extra day to be able to spend time and just go have fun with my friend. And so I used my instinct, and it turned out for the best, right? And it was, like I said, it's a silly thing. Use your instinct for everything, just the little things. Sometimes I want you to think about this. So, like, say something when you're trying to leave the house, get out of the house, and something happens, like you can't find your keys, you can't find your garage door opener, or the garage door is broken and won't open, or something like that. These are all things that have happened to me before. And you're so frustrated because you need to get somewhere and be there by a certain time. But something is put a block in your way to stop you because you need to be a little bit late. So maybe you're not in that car wreck, or maybe it be a little bit late because you need to run into somebody. It could be just so many things, right? And this goes along with instinct because it's learning to understand and relax into things and understand that it's all happening for a purpose, right? There was a reason that stopped you or slowed you down. And rather than getting worked up or upset, which that just throws you in another spiral, and it hurts your stress and anxiety and health in the long run, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the more you get worked up, the more you get upset, the worse you feel. Okay. And it will just drag you down more and more and more if you continue to do that. And that's how trusting your instinct will help keep you in a calm place. And the more you get better at it, the easier it is, the more you're able to do it and feel confident in all the actions and steps that you're taking in life. And also, when you're trusting your instinct, you understand that things happen to you that are stopping you to get you in a better place or be in a better position than you were supposed to be. Okay. On a little side note, I want you to understand there is things in our soul plan that happen that may not make us happy. But the more you practice this, the easier when those things happen, you can get through them because you're in a more peaceful place. And you will have more peaceful situations that happen to you the more you go into trusting your instinct. So how do you trust your instinct? You just have to start trying to trust your instinct. And the more you do it, then you realize what's your instinct speaking and what's your mind speaking, right? A lot of times it's the first thing that pops into your head is what you should do. But get into the practice of it, and then you'll learn to feel what is me, my instinct, my gut, my intuition, whatever it is yours, and what is it my mind that's running amok or stressed out or has anxiety or looking for the negative or trying to scare me or trying to keep me in the path that it wants me to go, right? So all you have to do is just start going with the first thought and then feeling into it. Feel into, like, what is that? Is this my fear speaking? Like, should I not go for that drive because maybe we're having anxiety because we were almost run off the road the other day? Or should I not go on that drive because I shouldn't go on that drive because I'm better or not meant to be where I'm at right now? Okay, does that make sense? Any questions, let me know in the comments below. I would love to help you out with that. So just start practicing your instinct, right? Your intuition, the knowing that you have, because we all have it. We all have this inner knowing. We're all connected. We're connected with everything on earth. So it's just tapping into it. It's pulling away from all the traumas and things that have happened to us and really being able to trust our own intuition and go with it. And like I said, the only way to do that is to start trusting your intuition and going with it. And then you'll be able to see if maybe you didn't trust it one time and you went with the thought of more the ego or the monkey mind, as some call it, and it puts you in maybe not as great of a situation. Okay. So start practicing your intuition, going with, like I said, you learn it. But the thing that I did is somebody told me once is go with the first thought first, but then start to feel into it. Like, so does that really feel right? And one other thing I wanted to share with you on this trusting your intuition and what I started doing with myself, because I'd always, tend to go into this anxiety and fear, like especially even with my kids. And when I went into anxiety and fear, that's when I pulled myself back. And when I'm in my true self, my soul self, following my soul plan, I don't go into that fear and anxiety. So that's something to look at when you go into fear and anxiety. So when you're making a decision, are you making it in the fear and anxiety, or are you making it with your intuition? All right, so that's what I've got for today. We're going to do a quick or a sponsor for today's video, and at the end I give you a little advice. So have a great day. That's what I've got for today, and I'll see you soon. I want to share with you the sponsor of this video. It is the X39 Lifewave patches. These are amazing, and I want you to know I don't share anything or recommend anything unless I use it for myself, and I totally love it. Okay, I don't do any of that. These I love. My mother, my husband, and I have all been on them since August. And immediately what I noticed was much more energy in myself. I had much more energy to get things done and just felt a lot of energy during the day. And I didn't get tired in the afternoon like I would sometimes. And I also noticed in myself that I had a mole up here and it just disappeared, right? And I had a few more like later that happened too. And then I noticed that I had a cut on my hand and it healed really quickly. Okay. And then so with my mother, She is almost 80 and she would get tired in the late afternoon and take naps usually around 2, 3, or 4, right? And once she got on these patches, she no longer needed the nap. She wasn't taking naps anymore. She was had more energy herself and was more well rested. And then finally with my husband, and these are just a few of the results, okay? Finally with my husband, he had a lot more energy. He's been retired and he kind of got in a slump, and he had a lot of energy once he got on these patches. He, a couple of days after getting on the patches, he pulled his shoulder out of his socket, which he's done before. He popped it back in anyway, and it bruised horribly. He couldn't lift his arm up. He hurt it pretty bad. It's something he does a lot. And the next day he was able to lift it halfway up. And then the day after that, he was able to lift it all the way up again, which that's never happened when he's dislocated his shoulder. And there was tons of bruising all the way down his shoulder, and that cleared up, and it was much lighter like the second day, and it cleared up much quicker, and he just healed so much faster after being on these patches. So here's what they look like. And you just take it off and you put it on. Well, this is one place you put it, is the back of the neck, and I hope this is going to show up in the video right there. Back of the neck is where I put mine. And you can put it on your stomach, and there's many other places you can put it, but there is information in the description below on these patches. They are amazing, and I want to just give you what it says on the website about it, just so you have an idea of how it works and why it works. The technology of the X39 patches is phototherapy. It gently stimulates the skin with light, which stimulates the natural flow of energy in the body, which improves the health in the body. So like I said, we've had amazing results. I love them. My mom loves them. My husband loves them. I have quite a few other people on them, and they've all had amazing results. It's helped improve their health and helps them recover quicker. So if you have any questions or are interested in them, go ahead and reach out to me. All the information to contact me is below. There is also a Start X39 website. You can go check it out. Or if you just want to order it, there's a link to order it in the description below. But check them out. I am been so happy on these patches. So that's what I've got for today. Now go do something you love. Every day do something you love. Whether it's sing, dance, run around the yard, do something you love every day. And then every day do at least one thing of self-care, which drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, just do one thing of self-care. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good in everything. And when you see something good in somebody or something that you're attracted to in somebody, say it to them. And then finally write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things, and I promise you, you're going to see a difference in your life. So that's what I've got for today. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.